Well, I'll go ahead and get this started then. Hi, everyone. This is Zaracon, and I'm doing an interview with our lovely guest tonight, Lilith Dorsey. She's going to be talking about her new book. And Lilith, welcome.
Oh, welcome. It's such an honor to be on the show. I'm really excited.
Oh, I'm excited, too. This is the first one of these I'm doing, so as we can tell, because this is the second take, folks, because the last time I just recorded the sound, so it's going to go out in a podcast form. So we didn't waste anything.
That's good. Yay.
All right, would you tell me a little bit about your practice, Lilith?
Well, I'm a voodoo priestess, and I've been practicing voodoo for probably almost 30 years now. I really started because I wanted positive images to give my children. I did my undergrad and my grad in anthropology, and there was just so little out there that was respectful and accurate about the traditions of Haitian Vodou and Lukumi and Ifa and Candomblé and pretty much all the Afro-Caribbean traditions, and I wanted to change that, and I wanted to give people like myself really positive images of their heritage that they could look up to.
Very cool. Very cool. And what kind of books have you put out? How many, and where can we find them?
Oh, I got a lot of books. I've got two from major publishers. My first book from a major publisher was Voodoo and Afro-Caribbean Paganism, which I know we've discussed before. Isaac Bonowitz, he did the foreword for my book. He was a dear friend, and he really wanted something for the pagan community to be able to understand all the different traditions and to be able to approach a ceremony in a respectful and honorable way. So I think it was one of the hardest things I ever had to write, because it was to go back and make everything as small and as simple and as understandable for people. But I really think it does a good job of that, of giving people an introduction into all the different traditions. And it's technically out of print now, but you can still get it online. I don't get any money for it, but the information is out there. And then I've got a bunch of books that are self-published. I did a cookbook, the African American Ritual Cookbook, and a book called 55 Ways to Connect to Goddess, which was because basically, I mean, the short version is I was in a 12-step program, and there's all this stuff about connecting to higher power, and I didn't really know what higher power was for everybody else. I mean, for me, I knew it was Goddess, and I found a lot of people struggling. So this is just really simple ways that people can do to get more in touch with the goddess. And somebody called it the Tao Te Ching of goddess books. So I like that idea. But it's really, ways you can just incorporate your practice into everyday life so you can be more spiritual. So I really like that book. And then my latest book is Love Magic. I'm sitting on it over here. And that's published by Wiser.
I got mine.
Yay!
Yeah, Wiser's a great company.
They are, and it was really an honor for me to finally be published with them. For a long time they were the gold standard. Somebody was asking me, do I remember the store? They used to have a store in New York way back in the day, in the early 80s, and I even remember going in the store as a teenager and looking around at all the occult titles, and it really was something that inspired me. And, the mystery of magic is such a beautiful thing, and I really wanted to be able to take part in that. So Love Magic, it started out as a cookbook. Like I said, I love cooking, and it started out with a bunch of aphrodisiac recipes and other recipes for self-love and things like that. And luckily, all of them made them into the book, but there's 250 spells and rituals and potions for people to get love into their life. And I think, again, it wasn't an easy book to write because I wanted to cover everything. I mentioned self-love. I also cover, loving your pets and blessing your pets and keeping them safe and protected. I mentioned, dealing with getting rid of somebody that you probably shouldn't have loved, right. Which is a big topic for people, and all different things along the way.